Okay, so today we will be doing a exercise. Today we will be doing an exercise based on force and pressure. Okay, an exercise based on force and pressure. Okay, tell me. First, I'll ask to Dibashpati. Dibashpati, tell me, a force arises due to dash between two objects. Can you tell me?
Um, Force arises due to dash between two objects.
Yes, a force arises due to dash between two
One I can.
objects. Huh?
If one I can.
Tell me, I cannot hear you properly. Only one will answer. I'm asking Dibashpati. Only Dibashpati will answer. Yeah, Dibashpati, tell me.
Force arises due to dash between
Due to. Okay, write down. This one. Can anyone else answer this one?
Sir, pull and push.
Yes, it will be pull or push. Can you see the screen clearly? Can you see the screen clearly? Okay. Can you hear my voice clearly? Okay, so write down it will be due to pull or push. Write down. Yes, which one?
Sir, you are doing a test.
No, I'm not taking a test. I'm doing a discussion. Okay. I'm not taking a test. I'm doing a discussion. Okay. All of you, I hope you can see the screen properly. Okay. Next, I will ask the next question to I'll ask the next question to Onkit. Onkit, turn on your mic. Onkit, an example of a non-contact force is. Give me this example. An example of a non-contact force. Read question number 2. I am asking you this question. An example of a non-contact force is.
Example of a non-contact force is.
Yes. Okay, I am making it large. Can you see it properly now? Okay. An example of a non-contact force. Can you give me an example of a non-contact force? Okay. Can Sheetal give me an example of a non-contact force? Can she?
No, sir.
Yes. Can you give me an example of a non-contact force?
Sir, I can I tell?
No, not Dibashpati. I'm asking Sheetal. Sheetal, turn on your mic.
No, sir.
Okay, Sheetal, you are not studying at home. If this continues, you will surely fail in your subjects. Sheetal, you are not studying at home. I'm not getting any kind of good answer from you. So you need to study at home. If you are having any doubt, let me know. Okay, Annesha, can you tell me this answer?
Electromagnetic.
Yes, it will be electrostatic force. See, this answer can be electrostatic force. Okay, turn off your mic, all of you. See, we have already done the types of contact and non-contact forces. Okay, we have already done the types of contact and non-contact forces. See this one. Suppose we are doing contact and non-contact force. Force, we can define force in two types. Okay, one is the contact force, another is the non-contact force. One is the contact force, another one is the non-contact force. Now let us see contact force. See, contact force are mostly mechanical forces. They are mostly mechanical forces. Like if you see an example will be friction. Is that clear? An example will be a push, direct push by touching. An example will be a pull by touching. Is that clear? An example will be a tension in a string. These are all contact forces. Okay, now some examples of non-contact force will be, there are actually 4 types. First type is electromagnetic.
Static force.
No, electromagnetic force. Yeah, Electromagnetic force has two types. One is electrostatic, another one is magnetostatic. There are two kind of force, and together they also form electrodynamic force. Okay, so this part can be divided into these subparts, but it is not necessary read only electromagnetic force. The second one will be gravitational force. We have already done gravitational force. Next one, number 3, gravitational force. Number 3 will be weak nuclear force. Number 4 will be strong nuclear force. There are actually these 4 kinds of non-contact force. Okay, so we have done an example, that is electrostatic force. That is also right. Next I will ask Ankit, answer number C. The pressure exerted by air around us is known as. Ankit, turn on your mic.
What?
The pressure exerted by air around us. Is known as. The pressure exerted by air around us is known as.
She's known as. Hey, sir, I can.
Okay, Ankit,
Also can.
all of you turn on your camera. Yes, all of you turn on your camera. Right, now. Okay, now Ankit cannot tell. Okay, Annesha, can you tell me?
Sir, I also can.
Okay, who can tell? Okay. Let me give this chance to Sheetal. Okay, Sheetal, tell me.
Atmospheric pressure.
Very good. The answer is atmospheric pressure. Write down atmospheric pressure. Okay. Let us do the next question. Strength of the force is expressed by its. I will ask this question to Rupali. Strength of the force is expressed by its. I'll ask this question to Rupali. Strength of the force is expressed by its. Yeah, tell me, all of you. Rotate your mobile. You can see the screen in a better way and turn on the rotate option. Rotate your mobile and turn on the rotate option. Yes, now you can see better. See, follow. Yeah, very good. Rupali, Divashpati, you also do the same thing. Rotate your mobile and turn on the rotate option. Yeah. Rupali also do the same thing. Turn on the rotate option and rotate your mobile. Divashpati, you have not turned on the rotate option. Turn on the auto rotate option. If you don't turn on the auto rotate option, it won't be effective like Annesha. See, all of you have not turned on the auto rotate. Okay. No problem. Let us do it from this time. Okay, all of you, mute. I am asking this question to Rupali. Rupali, answer this question. Yeah, it is right. Absolutely good for Ankit. Divashpati, you can also do that. Okay, Rupali, tell me the answer now. Strength of the force is expressed by its.
I can't listen.
Okay, can Annesha tell the answer? Strength of the force is expressed by its.
Sir,
Okay, this is expressed by its magnitude. All of you write down. It is expressed by its magnitude. Okay, Sheetal, turn the auto rotate and fix the mobile somewhere. Okay, now number E, I'll ask this to Annesha. Application of force can change the dash, dash and dash. Application of force can change the dash, dash and dash of an object.
Direction, the shape, size, direction, and speed.
Okay, so we will write dimension, speed and direction. This will be a better answer. Write down dimension, write down speed and write down direction. Dimension, speed and direction. Okay, dimension, speed and direction. If you write it as shape, size, if you write it as shape, size and velocity, that is also right. Okay, if you write it as shape, size and velocity, that is also right. Is that clear, all of you?
Sir, what is velocity?
Velocity means speed along with direction. Speed, if we include speed with direction, we will get velocity. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let us do the next question. Direction of force of friction. Okay, can you see the screen completely? Can you read it completely now? Okay. Now, direction of force of friction. Okay, sorry. Question number 8. Force exerted by our muscles is called dash force. I will ask this question to Ankit. Muscular force. Very good. Muscular force. Okay. Number G. I will ask this to Dibashpati. Direction of force of friction is always dash to the direction of motion.
Direction of force is always dash to the
Force of friction. Read it carefully. Direction of force of friction. Read it carefully. Direction of force of friction is always dash to the direction of motion. Can you tell me?
effect.
No. See. Yes.
Sir, opposite.
Opposite. That is the right answer. Opposite. Opposite is the right answer. See. All of you look here. All of you look here. Suppose you are walking on a road. Suppose you are walking on a road. Or suppose you are pushing a block. Okay, this is the block. You are pushing this block in the forward direction. Okay. Then this block will experience a frictional force in the backward direction. Remember, this frictional force is always opposite to the direction of the original force. All of you write down. Frictional force is always opposite to the direction of applied force. Is always opposite to the direction of applied force. Is the idea clear to all of you? Okay, now let us do the next question. Complete the following sentence. Okay, we will complete the following sentence.
The force per unit area is called.
Oh, force per unit area. Okay, what is force per unit area? This is very easy. Force per unit area, I will ask this to Rupali. Rupali, force per unit area is called?
Newton.
No.
Pressure.
Yes, it is pressure. Annesha, your performance is very good. Very good, Annesha. Okay. Now, question number 2. If two equal forces act in the opposite direction on an object, the net force acting on it is. If two equal and opposite forces act in the direction opposite to an object, the net force acting on it is dash. The net force acting on it is dash. Can you tell me the answer? If two forces, Sheetal has left the meeting. If two equal forces act in the opposite direction on an object, the net force acting on it is dash. Suppose you have a block here. See, suppose you have a block here. Okay. Suppose you have a block here, and suppose you have a block here. What I am doing? I am pulling it from this side. I am pulling it from this side using the equal forces. If this force is 10 Newton, this one is also 10 Newton. Will the block move? Will the block move? No. That means the net force is 0. Yes, Annesha?
That is static.
It is static. That means it will not move. That means the net force on it will be 0. Yes. So, the net force on this will be 0. The net force will be 0. Is that clear? Is it clear that the net force will be 0? Okay, now let us do the next thing. Porters, okay, is it easier to cut with a sharp knife than that a blunt one? Because it is easier to cut.
Not the lesser the area, the greater the pressure.
Yes, tell me again. Annisha, tell the answer again.
The lesser the area, the greater the pressure.
Okay, so the pressure depends on area. Absolutely. Because the knife has a lesser area than a blunt one. Is it clear? A sharp knife has a lesser area than the blunt one. Hence, it will cut easily. So the pressure will be more, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now next one. Porters place a round piece of cloth on their head when they have to carry, when they have to carry, when they have to carry heavy loads, because we all know that porters put something over their head when they have to carry something. Why do they put it there? Why do they put it there? Yeah. Why? Because Ankit, yeah, tell me. See, suppose you are putting a jar over your head. Suppose this is your head. Okay, this is your head. You are putting a jar over your head. Now, how will this jar look? Suppose this is your head. I am drawing your head in both of the cases. Okay. Suppose this is your head. Now you are putting a jar over your head. Now suppose the jar looks like this. Suppose the jar looks like this. Okay. And suppose you put a turbine over your head, a cloth, and then you put the jar on it. In which case will you feel, yes, in which case will you feel less pain? In which case will you feel less pain? Yes. So this will be painful, right? And this one will be.
Because on the first case, the area of the pot was less.
Yes, absolutely. Because
We put more pressure.
yes, absolutely. Because the area in this case the area is more, right? Now, if the area was more, the pressure will be less. If the area is less, the pressure will be. Yes. So the cloth increases the surface area, hence the pressure will be less. Okay. So in this answer, porters place a round piece of cloth on their head because it increases the surface area and hence decreases the pressure. It increases the surface area and hence decreases the pressure. Is the idea clear now? Okay. You can write, can you write 4 effects of force? Can you write 4 effects of force? Can you write this one? Okay, tell me. I will ask this to Ankit. Ankit, tell me 4 effects of force. Ankit, tell me, all of you, turn off your mic. Ankit, tell me 4 effects of force.
That means the disadvantage of force.
Yes, 4 effects of force. Ankit, tell me 4 effects of force. I have told you 4 effects of force. Okay, can Rupali tell me 4 effects of force? Can Rupali tell me 4 effects of force?
So what we have to tell?
4 effects of force. Can you tell me 4 effects of force? Four effects of force. Can you tell me? Can you tell me 4 effects of force? Okay, I'll ask this question to Annesha. Rupali, you are not studying at home. If you continue like this, you will fail. Rupali, start studying at home.
Force changes the shape of object.
Yes.
It changes the size of any object.
Okay, then.
It changes the direction.
Okay.
So it can also change the speed also. It also changes the speed.
Okay, so the 4 points that we can write are, point number 1, it can change the speed, that is, it can increase or decrease the speed, it can change the direction, it can change the shape, it can change the size. You can give example in each case. Okay, I have shown you the practical examples when you were at home. Is that clear? Okay, now name the force exerted by all matter on all other matter. Can you tell me the force exerted by all matter on all other matter? This is gravitational
Gravity.
force. Yes, gravitational force. Okay, can you tell me the force which tends to slow down objects or keep them from moving?
Friction.
Yes,
Frictional force.
very good.
Frictional force.
Annesha, very good. The force with which a charged body attracts an uncharged body.
Magnetic force. Magnetic force.
Charged body and an uncharged body.
Electrostatic.
Yes, not magnetic, it will be electrostatic force. Is it clear? It will be
Yes.
electrostatic. Now, can you give an example of magnetic force? Can you give an example of magnetic force? I will ask this to Divashpati. Divashpati, example of magnetic force.
In the magnetic force, a magnet,
Yes. Rupali left the meeting. Okay, a magnet. See,
Sir,
this
an
can
example.
be a
An example.
magnet. Okay, this can be a magnet attracting iron pieces. It can be a magnet attracting iron pieces. Can you give me an example of frictional force on Ankit? An example of frictional force. Can you give me?
The force slow down from its
No, an example. Example.
example.
Yeah.
In ball bearing of cycle.
No, frictional force is very less in ball bearing of cycle. A good example. Can Divashpati give a good example?
On feet, sir.
the frictional force, a breaks in a cycle,
Huh.
breaks in a
Yes,
cycle.
yes. Good. That means breaking soles and rim of a cycle. Breaking soles and rim of a cycle shows a good bit of frictional force between them. Okay, now gravitational force. Annesha, can you give an example of gravitational force?
Object coming back to the surface.
Okay, force between earth and object. Okay, now the question here was not this one. The question was given example of a contact force. Okay, can you tell me which one is a contact force? Yes, tell me. Very good. This is the right answer. Absolutely. Frictional force is a contact force. See, it is 11:47 now. So our class is over. Okay, it's 11:47 now. Our class is over. We are doing this class. I am doing this class as the school has helped me with work from home. So, is this class better than that I take in school?
Yes.
Okay. Is it clearly visible? Both are good. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Is the screen clearly visible?
Yes.
Okay, both are good means is the online class is in school is good or the offline class in school is good than this class?
Class we can do practically.
Yes, in offline, of course. Offline is always better. Offline is always better. But in the online class, I hope you are not having any kind of problem. Are you having or facing any kind of problem?
No.
Is the screen clearly visible? Is all of my writing clearly visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the class.
You are doing by your computer.
Yes. I'm doing by my computer. Okay, the class is over now. We will see you all in the next class. Bye bye. Prepare for your exams. Tata.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.
Bye, sir.